All right, all right, all right. Welcome in H-Town. You are now tuned in to the Solid Grip coming to you live at 5. No time for jive. Hey, look, we want to apologize on behalf of the Solid Grip. We have been having some major technical difficulties here of late. But, man, look, we trying to get it all fixed and get it together, man. So y'all stick with us, man, and stay in there with us, man. Anyways, we got some hot sizzling things to talk about today, man. Now's the time for you to close your mouth and open your ears and listen to what the Solid Grip has to say right after this here. All right, H-Town world, what's going on, man? From the Solid Grip, I'm your host, J.R. Wilson, alongside me, Ping Wilson. And, man, today we're going to talk about Deshaun Watson and what's going on with him in the Houston Texans. Pop, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, everything's great on this end, Rich. We finally dried out, man. I cannot believe that we actually had a day and there was no precipitation. So that was a good feeling, man.
And I tell you what, though, with that no precipitation, them mosquitoes, they out there biting. You understand? I mean, shoot, as soon as I got out of my car, man, to come in the house, I mean, they yak, 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 yak. I'm talking about, man, I don't need to donate no blood for the year because they got all of it. So, yeah, man. But right now, I think it's the top of the fourth. Excuse me, bottom of the fourth. Astros and the Dodgers it's 1-1. And so we'll see what happens tonight. The Astros got skull drug yesterday in a game where Greinke was pitching really well, man, and he just kind of dropped the ball, man. And, you know, with the Dodgers, man, if you let them through any seep in the door, man, they're going to knock the whole thing down, and that's exactly what they did. But, man, let's get into Deshaun Watson, Pop.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson still wants to be traded, Pop. He has let people know he's not showing up to OTAs. He doesn't plan on coming to any offseason programs that they have going on in the organization. They've already scratched Deshaun Watson's name from the introduction promo video they do for the Houston Texans. Man, what's the come of Deshaun? What's going on, Pop?
Well, I really think, Rich, that him and his lawyer, it's been really quiet on that front, on the law front. I really think they're trying to put something together, a package to satisfy these women. Right now, it's looking like if it has to go to court, it won't go to court until February 2022. And so that means that Deshaun will miss the entire season. Okay? Now, depending on how cold Tony Busby want to be, because I've heard figures ranging from anywhere from $3 to $10 million that he would have to come up with to satisfy all these women. Now, I don't know that to be true. His figures are being kicked around. But here's the thing. If Deshaun is put on the commissioner's exempt list, he will get his $40 million from the Houston Texans. Okay? If he's not, okay, and he does not go to OTAs, he does not go to minicamp, any of that, Deshaun won't get a penny. So that's going to be the $64 question, man. You know, I mean, you're right. The Texans know that Deshaun is not coming back under no circumstances. He had made it quite known that, hey, I'm working out for my next football team. And it don't.
So let me ask you this: do you think that Deshaun wants to get put on that list? Do you think that's the ideal thing that he wants to do?
Oh, absolutely, Rich. There's no doubt in my mind. Because, like I said, that $40 million and stuff, he will get that and stuff. And so, hey, if he's got to come up with $10 million and stuff to pay off Rusty Hardin plus these 22 women, he's gonna need that. He's gonna need every penny of that. So what I'm saying is hey, man. I mean, I know he got some money put back, but I mean, hey, listen, I've been involved with a lawyer. Okay, you can call your lawyer and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna be out of town for the weekend. I'll call you when I get back in town. Leave him a message, and Rich, that's $200. They charge you $200 and stuff for that, man. So when I'm talking about a podunk lawyer in Little Podunk, Jonesboro, Louisiana. So you can imagine what Busby's charging, man. I mean, every stamp that you put on a letter from Busby, that's $1,000, man. You know, every phone call is $100,000. You know, every letter is, so I mean, hey man, yes, I think that's what he wants. Is to put on the commissioner's exempt list. And the commissioner's going to have to make a decision here real soon. We're talking about June is right around the corner. I think like next Tuesday or Wednesday and stuff. And then hey, after that, you got July where camp start up, man. And so, you got the Hall of Fame game the first week in August. That's about 6 to 7 weeks away, Rich. And so, yes, the commissioner has to make a decision on that. And I think that's what Deshaun and his party of people, the people that work for him, is hoping that that's what happened. I'm pretty sure they're in some type of negotiations with the commissioner's office.
Yeah, Pop, I think it's in his best interest if he really wants to get out of here, man, to hope for the best as far as getting put on the commissioner's exempt list. Me personally, I don't know what all went on with Deshaun Watson behind the scene, man. But even though he's been here 4 years, Pop, he's built a legacy here, man. He's built a legacy. Now, his name has been tarnished because of all that's going on with all these women. But the difficulties, look how difficult of a time Julio Jones in Atlanta is having getting out of Atlanta. And he's a 32-year-old wide receiver. Now, he's still really good, man.
Exactly.
But he's a wide receiver. And so to make my point even bigger, right, is that Deshaun Watson is a quarterback. Not only is he a quarterback, he's a top 5 quarterback. Not only is he a top 5 quarterback, he won the passing title last year, man. He's made it to the Pro Bowl 3 years in a row, man. This dude has a promising career.
Right.
And to think you going through all this with the lawyers, with the women, just to at some point get to a settlement, because that's probably what he's going to have to do anyway, man. You don't have time to be fighting all this. Now, the Texans, if they were smart, Pop, they would have traded him, got something big for him, man, and just let whatever played out in court, But
I agree. I agree, Rich, because even though they're going to trade him, his value still is going to be decreased, man. They may get 2 ones for him, but that's going to be it. Where they could have got 3 to 4 and some players to go with that, man. But they were being stubborn. I mean, this mess. Deshaun is still our quarterback. No, he's not. He done told you when the coach went and met with him. He told him in no certain terms. Listen, dog, I have no problem with you. I'm happy for you. You're African American brother and stuff. Hey, I wish you the best of luck, but I will never throw a pass for you. The last pass I threw in the Pro Bowl is the last pass I'm gonna throw for you. So come on, man. The man wasn't. I mean, everybody told him. I mean, even Jason Ramsey, who had the same agent, said, "Man, Deshaun ain't coming back." He discussed that with Jason Ramsey's agent. I mean, that got the same agent and stuff. So come on, man. Sometimes you got to know what's those. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And the Texans should.
Yeah, you know what? Okay? I was listening to David Amendola and Tiki Barber kind of go back and forth about whether or not Deshaun should have settled earlier. David Amendola's contention was Deshaun needs to fight this to the end to clear his name. Tiki Barber was like, hey, man, his name's already tarnished. It don't matter what he does. Me personally, go ahead.
David Amendola, you a white man. We brothers and stuff. We don't get away with that kind of stuff, man. Yeah. We don't get away with that kind of stuff. Okay? So you don't understand, man. You don't understand. I mean, hey man, listen. That's the reason I'm buying me a white Bronco, Rich. You know what I'm saying? Because what OJ got away with, you just don't get away with. You just don't get away with that, man.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't do it, you don't get away with that as an African American man. So forget that, man. Forget that. Yeah. That ain't happening. Settle with those women, man, and be through with it. Tarnish name and all this stuff. At least you've been playing this year. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't happen for us, man.
Yeah, man. I hate it for him, man. I mean, I wish we could have kept him, man, to get a quarterback like that, man, when teams long for. Think about the Chicago Bears, man. They've never had a franchise guy, man. Yeah. And they're one of the oldest teams in the league, man, and they've never had a franchise
Yeah.
quarterback, man.
They
It's
ain't never
just,
had
it's,
one.
yeah,
They ain't never had. Go back to all the old days and stuff, man. Even
yeah,
the Super Bowl team. Jim McMahon wasn't no franchise quarterback. They had one of the best defenses in the history of the National Football League. Okay,
yeah,
they've never had one, man. I mean, I can go back to Bobby Douglas, the left-handed throwing, running quarterback. He was not a franchise quarterback, man. You know,
yeah,
some teams have been lucky. The Green Bay Packers done had 3. The Pittsburgh Steelers done had 2. The New England Patriots ain't had one. They had one franchise quarterback, man. So I'm
yeah,
saying the Miami Dolphins, they had one. Well, I take that back.
right,
Bob Greasy, I give him his Bob Greasy and Dan Marino. But very few teams have had more
right.
than one. Rich, very few
That's what I'm
teams.
saying.
You
That's what
know,
I'm saying, man.
so
And they get that, and now it's you got to throw it out, man. You know what I mean? Because of the poor decisions you made with the weapons around him, man. It's just we don't deserve it. That's why I'm not upset about him leaving per se, because we don't deserve him. We don't deserve him here, you know, because if we did, we would do everything that we could do to make sure he was successful. And that's where Indianapolis dropped the ball with Andrew Luck, man. They had a gem, man. Andrew Luck would have been, I know, if they would have put the right weapons around him, a surefire Hall of Famer. And probably still would have been a Hall of Famer if he stayed in the league, man. But he got
no
beat up,
doubt,
man. He got
doubt,
beat up, man, left and right. And before he left out,
no
Pop,
doubt.
they finally got one of the best offensive lines in the league. Well, it's too late now, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but, you know, I don't want to harp on
Yeah,
that
but
too
man,
much, Pop. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I ain't know you
I
talking.
feel for the Texans and I feel bad for the Texans and their fans. I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. He will never ever reap the benefits of the great talent that he has, man, financially. Okay, I mean, yeah, he gonna make some money and stuff, but I mean, endorsements would have been over. Listen, man, people was he's a handsome, good-looking brother, well-built, well-spoken and stuff. Let me tell you, man, it was millions and millions of dollars out there to make, man, with endorsements and stuff like that. But that's all out the window now, man. You know, and hopefully he'll one day win a Super Bowl or 2 and stuff, and maybe end up in the Hall of Fame, man. But you know,
Yeah.
like I said, bad decisions, man. Bad decisions hurt all of us. So hopefully he
Yeah.
can one day at least reap some benefits of immense talent.
No doubt, Pop, man. And I want to move on because, man, I'll be talking all night about it, man. And Lord knows I got to get in here and eat some of these lamb chops because they calling my name, man. So let's move on to the Astros homestand, man. Again, I alluded to this that
All right.
the Astros got the brakes beat off of them yesterday by the Dodgers, man. And hopefully they could turn that around today, man, and split the 2-game series they had with the Dodgers. But, man, talking about a murderer's row, man. 3 out of 4 of the best teams in the league in the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Boston Red Sox, man, they coming to town. The Dodgers are here. We start playing the Padres Friday night in a 3-game series, and then we play Boston, man. I think the Astros bats are on, man, but our pitching, man, you can't win without pitching, man. I mean, think about it, Pop. We've gone, with the exception of last night, I think we went 20 games straight, man. We had 8 hits or more. You know what I'm saying? But in those 20 games, we only won like 12 of them.
Yeah.
You get 8 hits in the game, there should be like an 80, 90% chance you're gonna win that ball game. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how you think the Astros are fair on this homestand, man?
I think they'll be okay, Rich, but you got to get your bats going again. That's what's going to carry you. Yeah, you need pitching, especially relief pitching. But at one time, you had 5 hitters in your lineup batting 300. Okay, that's unheard of. That's murderous row. That's the old Cincinnati Reds, big red machine. That's the Yankees murderous row lineup. It's okay, and those bats are cooled off now. Okay, and so now with your bats cooling off, the pitching kind of ho hum and stuff. You know, hey,
Yeah.
that's why you've lost 4 in a row. But if you get them bats going again, especially Uriel, okay, he went over against the Texas Rangers and stuff. Got to get them bats going again. I think you will, and I think you'll win. I'm gonna say 70% of these games that you're playing against these three murderous road teams.
Definitely, man. We gonna see what happens, Pop. We gonna close out, man, so I can watch the rest of the game and get to these lamb chops that the wife made, man. I'm so glad she back in the kitchen, man, after having a baby, man. I gotta be careful because her food is so good. And I beat and blew up, man, twice the size I am right now, man. So, Pop, go ahead and close us out, man. Anything you got to say, man, before we get out of here? Yeah.
No, man, hey, it's going to be an exciting week with the Astros and stuff. NBA playoffs is really kicking into gear and stuff. And I know you're not a hockey fan, Rich, but, hey, hockey done kicked full gear. So, hey, man, going to have plenty to talk about to our listeners and stuff for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
All right, man. Well, for me, J.R. Wilson, my Pop Ping Wilson, we are the Solid Grip. Until next time, grace and peace all y'all, man.